Okay, what's going on, goblins? This is Pog Dan. We are here for a Cons of Tarkir sealed. I recorded this intro about 35 minutes ago after I started making this deck, waxing philosophical about how Cons of Tarkir was one of my first favorite sets when I was first starting to play kitchen table Magic, yada yada yada, good stories. And it turns out the screen cap for that was a little bit wonky. So we're gonna do the abridged version, but all that is true. I played Cons of Tarkir shortly after it came out. I think 8 years ago now would have been maybe 9 years ago, and it was one of the first sets I'd ever played in Magic. That's kind of how I learned how to play Magic on a kitchen table with my friends. I think my official first set was Magic Origins, but we would go back and play the most recent couple sets just because they ended up being cheap. As crazy as that sounds, because this set is chock full of fetch lands. But I have a lot of good memories playing this set casually on a kitchen table. And now, years later, we're blessed with it on Magic Arena. And if anything's going to pull me out of a hiatus, it's going to be Cons of Tarkir in a draftable format for ostensibly free. So I'm excited to jump back in. We have a pretty cool Abzan pool. And I was going over in the previous iteration here that in my opinion, from what I remember from memory, Abzan is the best wedge, I think, in this format. I mean, obviously all of them are playable, and the best versions of each there might be an argument, but I think on average Abzan is the best, with Sultai being the worst and the other three kind of falling in between, something like Abzan, Jeskai, Mardu, Temur, Sultai, something like that, but they're all playable for sure. And a lot of the 2 colors and 3 colors with the splash, etc., are playable also. And so we were pointing out that we have a Windswept Heath, which is great fixing. We opened an Utter End, and a High Sentinels of Irration, which is a great rare for the Abzan deck, as well as 2 Feet of Resistances, which I think are the best commons in the set, or damn near. That I also go with the synergies, and an Abzan Charm, which is borderline probably the best charm, and we kind of just started putting Abzan together from there. We decided for a Delve sub theme just because we opened a Treasure Cruise, and this Rakshasa I'm kind of interested in. It might be a bit of a greedy splash, but I think given the power level of the other cards in the set and our fixing, we did open, in my opinion, pretty good fixing in the sealed, that it's worth the blue splash, mostly for Treasure Cruise, but also this Rakshasa makes +1/+1 counters. It could be a good large creature in a set that has some pretty vanilla creatures in it. And I think it's worth specking on. The rest of our cards in the sealed are a little bit meh, and I was going over in the sealed in this format's interesting because you're forced into these strange decisions where the power level of the cards are relatively low, but the fixing's really good. So you can really reach for greedily some of the more powerful cards because it's the juice is worth the squeeze, sort of. So like the risk of having a 4th color in this case, I think is worth it because what we're giving up is not of that much substance. But with that over, I think we're going to just jump it right in. I'm excited. I'm not sure exactly what this deck is capable of in terms of power against the format. It's obviously the first draft, so we're just going to play it by ear. But I'm excited because I think we've got some good cards and a pretty cohesive strategy. I'm a little worried that we don't have enough actual creatures to apply pressure, but I'm hoping that we have enough grind to sort of get by. This is also a fairly slow format, so the fact that we have some top end I think is good. Treasure Cruise is good. I think the fact that we're splashing an additional color is not a problem. Let's see. Let's play our Morph and say go. A staple of this format. It's going to be Morphs v Morphs. Is this go? Okay, okay. Feeling okay. I'm gonna hide this Windswept Teeth, and we're gonna try to get in and say go. I will happily smite the monstrous here for if they get greedy. It looks like... Oh, I forgot it. I didn't actually get any 3-color lands, which is unfortunate. This is a good boon for this person. Oh, okay. Also 3 colors with a splash. Abzan with a splash. We were considering during the deck building portion that unfortunately got cut to splash red. I didn't think we totally got there, and I didn't think, unlike the blue splash, that the red splash ended up being worth it. We are going to get in there. Let's do this and get a green source. First fetch land crack in Arena. Feels good. I think we're going to get in and maybe Feet of Resistance or Sultai Scavenger. Let's get in and see what happens. Okay, wow, they go for it. Huh. Honestly, let's just trade, I think. And play this Sultai Scavenger. Ditching Windswept Teeth. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully this Sultai Scavenger survives a turn, but if it does, I think we have a lot of tech to try to keep it alive. Sure. We're gonna get in. I'm considering playing this as a morph or not because we don't have a black card in our hand. I think I don't. I think I just play it face up and keep everything else up. Sure. And say go. I think we're in a good spot. I mean, opponent does have 5 cards, 6 cards now. And a decent color distribution, but I like the cards in our hand. Again, this is a pretty low-powered format, so... even though they have quite a lot of cards, it might not be too bad just because we have, although Mardu Ascendancy is good, we do have some of the better cards possible in our hand. I think I'm willing to trade this. They might flip it up. Feet of Resistance. Gaining pro black. I think I just allow it to happen. I could gain pro white, so what's going to happen then? Nothing happens. Both have counters on it. I think I'm okay with that happening. Sure. Ooh, High Sentinel. Okay. Get in there. Play the High Sentinel, leaving up Feet of Resistance. I'm loving it. And we should be in a good spot here. So it looks like it counts itself. It gets +1/+1 for each other. Oh no, other creature. Okay. Sure. I think I go for it here. That's fine. We're gonna gain pro red. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, okay. Well, we could still smite the monstrous. That's tough. That's bad. I guess that's gonna go on YouTube. For some reason, I thought this was a Mardu card. I think we're still going to get in. Yeah, let's get in and Defiant Strike, I think, just to cycle. Yeah, it's fine. And then I think on their turn... Okay, I'm still tilted from that. I literally had greater than a 50% chance if I just closed my eyes and picked a color. Red was not one of them. I was trying to make an optimal decision there, and I just made literally the worst decision I could have possibly made. Sure. I still get in. Yeah, let's get in. Okay, he can sacrifice the Ascendancy to blank my removal spell, but he chooses not to. Okay, the Rotting Mastodon shout out. We get rewarded for putting that in our deck. We're gonna get in. Funnily enough, I still kind of like my position. I really would have preferred a 3/4 flyer and a removal spell in my hand. Ooh, Abzan Charm. So we can't just win. I could draw 2 and lose 2. That'd be pretty good. Let's just get in for now. See what happens. Okay. So do we draw 2 and lose 2 main? No, I think we'll do that next turn. Oh, this isn't a command. I'm sorry. We get to choose one. I still think we draw 2, lose 2 on the end step, but we'll see what they do. Okay. Windswept Heath. Okay. I think I do it now. Unfortunate. We're just going to keep it rolling. Fair. Okay. Treasure. Oh, we don't have blue. Alright, well. There's the punishment for the splash. Treasure Cruise would have been sick here, though. Okay, they have their own. Jeez. Okay. We're not quite dead yet. I have to hope that they attack. Wow, they have good fixing for Abzan. Attack with the high sentinel, which I think they probably will. It's fine. Go ahead. I'd very much like a blue source here. Bitter Revelation's not bad. There's a blue source, and there's Rakshasa. Do we just take both? Probably. Let's do it. And play the Rakshasa, and then we play Treasure Cruise next turn and try to win. Alright, let's see if we can survive. Crack it, please. Doesn't crack it. That's fine. Just give me another turn. Okay, that's not great, but it's fine. Okay. Let's Treasure Cruise. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, hold on. Let's actually try to do this in a way that makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's 6, 7. It's a big Rakshasa, and we draw 3. Unfortunate. 3 lands is insanity. Let's gain 1, and we'll try to get in there, I think. Fine for now. Man, 3 lands there is really rough. Okay, they're also flooded. They can draw. How many cards in library do I have? I have 7 cards in my library. I don't even feel like I've drawn that many cards this game. How many cards do they have? 15? Jeez. They're going to try to just outlast me, I think. No pun intended, I suppose. Can I just take everything? I mean, I don't want to take everything, obviously. Fair. You should trade. Blossoming Sands is not going to do it at all. I mean, I have to keep getting in, I think. Believe I'm just dead. That's unfortunate. Yeah, now I'm... Well, yeah. Damn. Terrible misplay earlier in the game. Just cost everything. Damn it. Alright, well, you live and you learn, I suppose. We were probably going to deck anyway, to be honest. Not a good way to lose, though. Back at it. I mean, let me cancel real quick. I just want to see if the Delve pump spell grants trample also, because that would have been a huge help there. Become immense. No, it doesn't. I think we're good otherwise then. Yeah, I don't feel the need to do anything else. Let's just run it back. Okay. I think I'm cool with all this. Okay, we'll play this as a blocker. Let's do this. Okay, I think we're in a decent spot again. The green source would be ideal. Okay. Are we getting in? I think we are. Double block. Interesting. I really don't want them to use this ability. Yeah, I think that's a bluff. I think I'm fine with that. Then now we could just start pumping this Salt Road Patrol. I honestly haven't studied all the different common and uncommon morph creatures, so I'm not exactly sure what this even could be, like what the worst case scenario is. That's fine. We'll just pass. Sure. Okay. Defiant Strike. Okay. Okay, we're gonna be careful this time. Black. Windswept Heath, that is a good draw. We're getting in there. Playing long shot squad, probably. Sure. I'm already having fun in this format. The first two games, like, I think all the cards do something like kind of different from each other, and they're all pretty interesting. Interesting main phasing the Canyon Lurkers, and then not doing anything. Wow, an absolute punishment for our guy. Not sure why they did that. Let's get in there. Okay, leave everything up, I think. Utter end, okay. I will trade off the Ruthless Lipper. I'm not that worried about it. Wow. Kind of just getting everything. Yeah, I don't need to outlast. Keep up everything. Utter end to clear the path for whenever this is. Go ahead. Okay. Removal? Great. Okay, we win. Good dub. Let's go. Kind of how we drew it up. I mean, we're kind of playing obs on tempo with just like playing good early creatures and then clearing the way for them as efficiently as we can. The hearsay about the format, I guess it wouldn't be hearsay, it's an accurate, probably, analysis of it, is that the spot removal is quite bad. I think we got very lucky with this pool that our spot removal, I think, is really good. We have two of those black enchantments, the 2 mana deadweights that just kill morphs, which are a big part of this format. We have the 4 mana exile anything, which is good. I'm tempted to keep just because we have so many opportunities to draw white source. And I think I will. This format's not nearly as fast as modern limited formats, so I'm happy to just kind of putz around. We could play the Woolly Loxodon flipped and just be happy. What are we, Teamer? Okay, here's our white source. I still think we just play the Loxodon flipped up or the Ripper flipped. Let's play the Ripper first, just because it's kind of meant to die anyway, so if it 1-for-1s, that's kind of its goal. Sure. I will trade. Nah. Actually, we'll swing back. This, because now we can also Mardu War Chief, or we can Unyielding, or we can Salt. Actually, we should probably just Salt Road Patrol. Okay, with the first 2 games, I kind of take back the Salt Road Patrol. It's kind of ginormous, even though it's a 2/5, which is ridiculous, and it gives you the ability to make it bigger. So the way it plays in the format's like weirdly good. This puts opponent in a pretty tough spot. If they missed a land too, that's really good for us. Okay. Are we getting in all around? I think we do. Let's get in all around. Interesting. Now we can Woolly. And if we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw one more land, we can flip the Woolly. Kind of like that, keeping up feet. Yeah. Ooh, or we can Mardu. Let's Mardu. I'm just afraid we're not going to get such a clean attack in next time, and taking advantage of that now is good. Plus, we have the feet to protect it. I think I'm happy with our spot. Oh, considering sacking the banner is very good for us. Let's get in. Wow. Okay, go ahead. Oh. Huh. God, is protection gonna give it pro? Oh man. I think it will. Which one? Let's give this pro white. Damn it. I wasn't sure if that would work, and it clearly didn't. I guess we drew another one, so it's like marginal how bad that was, but man, do we utter end this bear? No, let's get in first, and then we can feet. This is a green bear, right? I'm assuming so. Man, I'm a little surprised. I guess it doesn't target, even though it destroys. Yeah, I guess it doesn't target, which is why the pro didn't work. Creator's Clause, sure. Okay, we're in a bad spot now. The sweeper was well played by the opponent. What was the rarity of that sweeper? Yeah, rare. Cruise, okay. Okay. Will be Defiant Striking. Excellent. Okay. Sarkhan. Sure.
The dragon's will isn't thought in your head, felt in your heart.
If this is a sustainable stroke, I just concede. Okay.
My strength learned that mine is the will of dragons.
Do I just double it? Yeah, I think I double it. Just because that's going to be... One of our game plans is just resolve a flyer and win. So I'd rather deal with that now. Man, people are into the Rotting Mastodon. I am not personally, but... That's cool, man. Yeah, see. Alright, let's try to win. I guess I just no blocks. I can't risk it. Okay, kill shot's a good backup. Get in. Oh, please. Okay, they have one. Close games. Right back at yeah, I am way behind now. And the land. Jeeges. I don't think that second misplay was like that bad. I should have known that protection wasn't going to protect it from the destroy clause because it wasn't targeted, but I thought it was worth it just to learn that, I guess. And I also didn't think it made that much of a difference. Alright, tough run so far. A lot of good decks we're playing against, though. And good games. Okay. It's a keep. For show. Could use a blue source. Man, it feels good not to be starting a limited format on turn 1 again, though. Just being like, you know what, we're going to just play a couple of lands and start on turn 3. It's not so bad. Nice. We're gonna keep everything back again. If given the opportunity, I'll play the Ripper face down. Okay. This one, I'm not sure if I don't think it's correct to trade here almost ever. I think it's good to just, like, attack back. Yeah, I mean... That's fine. Another one. Now maybe it's right to to stay back. Or long shot squad. I think it's right to long shot squad here just to keep everybody at bay. And keep everything back. It's so funny how bad 3 mana 2/2 like blank 2/2s are, but in this format they provide so much pressure in the fact that you don't know what's under there that everybody has to end up playing a little bit more patiently. I think I'm okay with... Let's do that. Okay, they trade. Which I'm fine with. Butcher of the Horde. We can Abzan Charm that. Probably will. Is Hexproof one of the options? Vigilance, Lifelink, or Haste. Okay. Let's just take care of that now. Yeah. I guess he can sacrifice itself? No? Okay. Now I'm wondering if this is a Ruthless Ripper because of how he tanked there for a split second. See, my problem with Outlast here is that, like, do you take the turn off to get a 4/4 and then just, like, miss an attack? Because you... how long does it take? It takes 3... Oh, jeez. Okay, good reason. Yeah, let's do this. Gain some life. We'll get in. I hope they triple block. I'm guessing they won't. Yeah, they don't. If we dodge removal this turn, I think we're okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. Not sure what this could be. Red removal? Which I'd be mostly fine with. Oh. Scout? Sure. I guess I would need... Yeah. The protection wouldn't work too good there. Let's do that. Okay. Kill shot? Ooh, Sultai Scavenger. All this I'm into, I think. I don't think I need kill shot. I think let's do this and this. Oh yeah, we got plenty of cards. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And we have Feet of Resistance just as a little backup sauce. Kill shot's fine here. We'll just protect it. Yeah, not having trample's kind of rough. It's fine. We'll make our way through it. Once again, I think I like our spot. Let's just do it. I might actually pump long shot squad here too. I think I will. Well, hold on. Yeah, let's do it. Mm-hmm. Run it back. I'm cool with trading these. Let's see what happens. I can't imagine what opponent has in their hand. Do they have a feat? Not yet. +3/+3 and trample. Throw black. It's all good. Let's pump this. Nice little combo. Woolly Loxodon's good. Let's do it. I could just hard cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably shouldn't. Let's do this. Play this, keep up feet, win the game. Concede? Yeah. Black, red, splashing green's a bit of a weird one. Okay. 2 and 2. Let's try to get to 500. I guess we're at 500. Get to a guaranteed 500 for the draft. One more win. It's been fun so far. I think I'm ready for draft, though. I think the sealed format's a little splashy for my liking. I know that's kind of the point. But you're just allowed to do whatever you want because you're subject to your pool. This is not a good hand for us. I mean, maybe... Well, I'm go first, though. Okay. We have all of our colors. It's a slow format. We have some good cards here. Drawing into anything here would be good. Not a good option. Okay. Keep a Bubs on charm. Sure. Once again, Salt Road Patrol proving to be decent defense. I will call the bluff because I think this is a raid trigger for another one. Yep, another one. Fine. I will happily unyieldly crew Mar here. Yeah. Gum up that board. See, here's the thing with Obzon that's so good. It's from, and this is what I remember also. It's really good at making the board state complicated and stable for the player playing Obzon. Mostly because of the big butts. And so if you're ever trying to stabilize, being an Obzon's a good choice. With the addition of it having decent removal also. So it's a really good grindy long game sort of deck. What's our plan here? Rakshasa? I don't love it. I also don't hate it though. If you can Rakshasa, then Bitter next turn, setting up for this Sultai, hopefully. Okay. Do we attack is the question. I'm gonna go with no. Next turn, I think we attack maybe with the mana up. See, but against this Jeskai, what seems like a Jeskai aggro-ish deck, we're pretty stable. I mean, this 2/3 is going to be annoying, but we'll get there. Yeah. Sure. I mean, this could be scary, but it's not too bad. It's really not. Now I don't think we attack for obvious reasons. Let's go here. Do I want to land? Yeah, let's take a land and develop. Yeah. And then yeah, let's just do this. And we're like we're really setting up this Sultai Scavenger. Okay. Not awesome, but that's gonna happen. Sure. Windswept Teeth, nice. I'm still interested in this Sultai Scavenger. Yep. That pumps the Scavenger Delve. Let's get white, I think. No, let's get green. One, two, three, four, five. Just keep everything up. Yep. I could have seen a... I'd like to pump this Salt Road Patrol at some point, just so that it has a profitable attack slash doesn't just bounce, but I don't think we have the time for it quite yet. Cruise. Okay, okay. I'm tanking if I should Obs on charm here. Because I could start applying some pretty good pressure. Yeah, let's do that and put counters. Giving this first strike makes that pretty awkward. Okay. Could utter end, which would be just like a complete waste of it, but yeah. Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, I know it's really good, but it's 4 mana removal. Okay. Not sure if that was the right call. I'm guessing I was a little hasty, especially because I don't have enough cards in hand, but I think applying pressure against this board could put opponent in a pretty rough spot, especially with good removal and another creature back. I think our creatures also line up pretty well against theirs, with this having first strike is a very awkward block. And we can prevent an absolutely like massive crackback with the Salt Road Patrol. Okay, drawing cards. Temporarily good for us. Mm-hmm. I'm once again tanking an attack here. I still think the answer is yes. I definitely attack with Sultai Scavenger. Let's do it. Because he has to just like quadruple block or something to get to this Krumar to die when I give it first strike. Because even if he blocks here, any of the additional creatures he needs to double up with are going to die to first strike damage, depending on how I order the blockers. Yeah, I don't think this... Like, if I do that... Okay, then I smite. What happens then? Okay. It's not a bad board state for me. I mean, going against how many cards the opponent has is bad, but... Okay, well that's going to be an issue. I mean, I could still attack, which is funny. Still not the easiest attacks for an opponent. I think I can take a lot of damage here. And like I still have a clean block, 3-3 here, 2-5 here. He gets in with this 3-3 double strike and the 2-3. I take 8. And that would be like an absolute swing out, and then I just win. So he can't apply that much pressure unless they cast some spells to trigger this prowess, but we'll see. I think I take. Yeah, I think I take. Now I'm less sure about how I win. Removal off the top would obviously be the best, although we already spent quite a lot of our removal. Hardcast the Mammoth as a good blocker could be good. Ooh, interesting. Land there is not what we needed. If I just swing out, what happens? 4-4 gets blocked, trades with the 2-3. 4-4 gets blocked, trades with the 2-2. He takes 5, and then I die. What if I just attack with the flyer? Do I just keep everything back? I think so. And he just snap attacked there without even a thought. Like, I mean, obviously he needed to attack here, but he just snap attacked with just the one. And didn't even consider attacking with anything else, which is kind of interesting to me. I think it was still probably correct, but yeah, I think it was still probably correct. Okay. I mean, Ripper makes some things interesting. Everything has first strike, though. I'd really like to put a counter on this again, but I just can't find that time to do it. Maybe now's the time. Let's just do it. This Ruthless Ripper is no good against anything with first strike or double strike, but I'm hoping to get to the point later in the game where I can remove whatever is giving first strike. I'm guessing this, yeah, and then try to get back in it. And this being the Salt Road being a 3/6 makes my blocks a little bit cleaner. And they showed no aggression last turn by just snap keeping everything back, so I was pretty confident I'd be able to get away with it. Okay. Wow. That could be it. That could be what we needed. If this is cancel, I just end everything. I end my earthly existence. Okay, it wasn't. I probably should have gotten in with the scavenger first, but alas. Okay. Go ahead. Another close game here. Oops. Okay. Pump spell to win the game? That'd be kind of sick. If I put a counter on Sultai Scavengers here, I think I just win. If he has nothing. The question is, does he just like have to attack to gain life? Does he have removal for the High Sentinel? Yeah, kind of expected. Okay. I'm not sure if that was like technically the correct block, but it felt pretty good. Okay, there we go. Tight game. I thought he should have really considered attacking earlier. I don't actually know if he had good attacks, even if he calculated it, but he just like snaps, stayed back. And I thought he easily could have applied pressure and made me uncomfortable if, especially with the double striker and the cards, the creatures with lifelink, just could have put me in a tough position. But we also peeled a bomb off the top, but the deck has the card in it for a reason. This doesn't seem good, but we might keep again. Sure. My thinking here is we have black cards to reveal to flip Ruthless, and we have Bitter Revelation as card advantage. Fair. Removal here is fine. Fine. That might even be better. Need a land bad. Do I just play it face up now? Sure. It's a lot of hovering over it. Are you going to remove it? It's fine by me. Sure. I think I'm going to cycle this Defiant Strike. There's a land here would be nice. Untapped. I think I just slammed the Rakshasa. And now we have two ways of enabling this treasure cruise. What's happening here? Non-coach died. Alright, that's good. Is it a zombie? No. Honestly, kind of fine. Let's play the... Yeah, let's play this. Yeah, let's go for it all. There's an argument for taking the Salt Road there, but we have enough mana. We have a blocker if we want it, which I think I do. And let's just go big. I think we have a huge mana advantage. We have the cruise to refill if we need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more land. But we have the scout to find it. Okay. Disdainful Stroke. Binning is very good for us, I think. That might be a cruise. Is it? Utter ending the Bell Strike would be very spicy and probably what I'm going to do at some point. I think let's scout for a land. Ooh, High Sentinels. Damn. Okay. Cruise here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Gain a little life. I think I like where we're at. We're going to be utter ending this Singing Bell Strike at some point, and then we get to work. Trample and Hexproof. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7. So I should play this Plains. And I should play this. And I will utter end this Singing Bell Strike next turn. And I'm happy to trade off this Ruthless Slurper with the Mauler take 5. Or I honestly could just... Well, no. It's fine. Another one. Okay. Let's just... Cancel. Force away. Okay. I'm not terribly worried about that. Just run it back again. Is he going to attack? Probably shouldn't. I would attack with a 3-2. Because I would probably take it. He doesn't. Pansy. Doing it again. Let's run it back. Throttle. Okay. It takes 6. Totally fine. think I just swing. Yeah. Because next turn I can feat pre-combat to try to give it protection from any blockers. Oh, I can Windswept Heath. Yeah, let's do it. One basic left. Whew. And at this point, I'm not leaving up feet because I think if he removes anything, I think I'm still ahead. Like if he... it's closer than I would like. If he removes the 11-11, I have 4, 6, 7, 13 plus feet. I have Exacxies. Bang. Greedy concede, but I get it if you don't have removal. Alright, we're officially at minimum 500, which feels pretty good. Oh, we were already 500. We're 4 and 3 minimum, which is, I would say, very good. 5 and 3, I think, is my cutoff for, like, this has been a good draft. So let's try to get one more win and call this a success. Plus, you see a Pug Lucas in his first went 4-3, so we got to do better than that. Let's get, you know, can't let him show us up. It's been fun so far, though. I think the blue splash has been worth it. Could arguably even go a little bit more aggressive, but I'm glad we didn't. Cards have been, I think, kind of mid, but like overall not bad. This, I think, is going to be our first mulligan. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't think we ended up with like a busted deck, but I do think we ended up with a deck that does some pretty good things. Ooh, cut an island, I think, here. Yeah, let's do it. Sure. We have not put Willie Loxodon at all on the battlefield, so I would like to do so. I think I'm debilitating a morph. Oh. Alright, let's Ruthless. I will trade it here. Abzan Falconer, I remember being really good in when I was playing it on a kitchen table years ago. Is it other? No, it just can give itself flying. Let's go. Okay. Definitely good for opponent. I think I just do it again. Sure. I also just like how like badass this dude looks. Just, like Loxodon all covered in furs. I think it looks sick. It's tranquil. We'll do the same thing, I think. Okay, feet. I think I definitely want the feet. And I think I also want to land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How worth it is a 7th land over like a scout? Let's take scout. I could I'd like to find one of our better creatures, if we can. Go ahead. I discard a card. It's pretty easily scout. Let's get in there. Removal's fine here. Okay. Unfortunate, but it's out of their hands. Okay. Vizier. I'd love to, but I don't think... I think the answer is not yet. Okay. Then we can outlast it next turn with either Abzan Charm or Vizier. Man, opponents have been dominating us in card advantage this run, though. Okay. Life total is getting a little bit precarious. Removal makes it worse. Ooh. Alright, one more turn. One more turn mostly because if I whiff and don't grab a land, I can Abzan Charm. If I do grab a land, I have a blocker. Okay, well that makes it a little more difficult. Ooh, can I do... Oh, I can't do both. Okay, well. I have to exile this, I think. Yeah. Oh, does he have it? Wow. Oh, I couldn't give it... Oh, it doesn't matter. I think that's game. Damn. Yeah, it's game. Alright, well, good game from opponent. I mean, that's a backbreaker, and they had way more cards than I did. But, yeah, we had fun. Alright, let's see what we opened. I also saved the gifted packs for this as well, so let's go grab those. And let's do just like a little pack opening here. Okay. Let's see what we would take. Dragon's Eye Servant's good. Saddle Brute is good in this format, I would imagine. 4 mana 4/5 Warrior is kind of sick with an upside. That's got to be one of the best static creatures in the set. Feed the Clan I think was actually like borderline playable, just because of how much life he gained. Yeah, this seems bad. I don't even remember this card from this set. That's crazy. Okay. Burn Away I remember actually being pretty playable. Bitter Revelation was pretty nice that for our draft run. Tuskguard Captain. Good. I mean, we definitely could have used Trample in our run. The best common in this set is probably better than all these others. And Icy Blast. It could be a one-sided sweeper in the best of times. It could also be just like get an extra card and die the next turn in the worst of times. So I'd probably go with the best common in the set over any of those. Pine Walker. Interesting, but I think probably not great. I've found that Morph is best on defense than it is on offense. Now, it's like very short sample, but Morph on offense is tough because you're paying 3 mana for a 2/2. And if you're trying to attack with that, you're probably not applying enough pressure in the first place. Quiet Contemplation can definitely be bonkers. Sultai Ascendancies. Oh, that's funny. They added Surveil instead of what it would have originally been printed as. This is pretty bad. So I think I'd probably try Quiet Contemplation because that just sounds fun. Ruthie was okay. Warden of the Eye, I remember being good. It's okay, but I could see a deck where that's pretty sick. And the rare Mardu Ascendancy. Yeah, it's probably Mardu Ascendancy here. That was definitely showed out in the game we lost earlier in the draft, and it's just good. Sacking it is good. Getting the goblins is good. Okay, Ride Down is a pretty good removal spell. And a good aggro card, actually. Teamer Treasure, I remember being worse than it looked. Savage Punch is good. And another Windswept Heath. Okay, so 2 fetch lands so far is good for me. Although green-white is probably one of the worst fetch lands, I'd have to imagine. Jeskai Charm is pretty good. The best uncommon in the set, I'm not even sure what it would be, but that's probably better than Jeskai Charm. And Karoo Smell Snatcher is one of my favorite cards from back in Kitchen Table. I tried way too hard to get this card to work, and the couple times that it did felt so good. Yeah, you basically get it. You counter a spell, but get it for free when you flip it up, which is just when you're like 16 years old and just start playing Magic. Like that's everything you want to do. Okay, well, goblins. This has been UC Pogdan with the Cons of Tarkir sealed. Expect me back later for a real draft. But this has been a good appetizer, a little aperitif for you. So long, and I'll see you later.